Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'm going to discuss a little bit about some reminders on things that y'all want to do before maintenance. Now, there isn't a lot going on this week actually to remind you all on. It's mostly just going to be a couple of limited time things. And then for the rest of the video, we're just going to do those weekly static trades that you should always do. Now, right away, I do want to mention to you all that there is going to be an early maintenance this week. Maintenance is actually going to be happening on Monday, so it's actually 24 hours earlier than normal. Now, this is going to be happening at 10 p.m. Eastern time on Monday for me, so keep that in mind for your local time zone. I'll leave a link in the video description below to the Sega posting about the maintenance, that way so you can check for your local time zone. Now, saying that, a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be mentioning here, normally we mention things that are going way before maintenance, so since there's actually a special maintenance going on this week, these reminders and stuff, you'll actually be able to still complete them before maintenance, because it's actually, all the stuff in the game will be expiring at the normal maintenance time, which would be like 10 something at night Eastern time on Tuesday. So you'll actually have a Tuesday still to complete a lot of stuff and everything, so don't worry too much if you can't play on Monday before the maintenance and whatnot, so you'll still be able to actually do some things. And I did want to mention, it is coming up here on Sunday, going to be St. Patrick's Day, so I hope you all have a fun and safe holiday for any of you that celebrate the day or just like to wear green in particular. You can see we're all dressed up here in a little green outfit, you know, just kind of having a little bit of fun for the holiday. Okay, so one of the first things I'm going to mention that's going to be going away with the maintenance is going to be a campaign that's going on for getting the rare weapons. Now, most of you playing the game just automatically have this cleared because it's really simple to clear this. But just in case if you haven't been playing the game and you're watching this video right now, there's an extremely powerful weapon that you can get for free basically just from playing the game and killing 500 starless. You can see right here it's the starless suppression. These casts, these go away on March 19th. So there is an Arks record ranking going on this week that's going to be coming to an end that you'll want to make sure that you hit. So if you open up your menu and then you go to personal, and then down to Arks records and then random challenge records, you can find right here it's the Vanishing Path 2 solo. Now you want to make sure that you do one run of this, that way so you get yourself a participation reward with the Arks record badges, because you can use these for star gems and stuff. Now if you do really good on the run, doing like silver runs, you might possibly get silver or gold. Now as always, I always like to mention too, if you have characters on multiple ships, it's a good idea just to do one run per ship because it's an individual ranking reward. That way so you get yourself the Arks record badges per ship. You could use on the off ships the Ark circuit badges for those weekly star gem trades, while you save the badges on your main ship for whatever you want to get, like camos and arms refiners or just other things like that that might rare weapons and stuff. Now the way that you would find this is over in Central Kavaris. You can find it when you open up your world map right here at this cocoon right here called Vanishing Path 2. So we do have another AC scratch that's going to be coming to an end here coming soon. That's going to be the Basilisk Beauty. Now this scratch actually had a lot of really good stuff inside of it. So if you did play this scratch, make sure that you use your selector tickets. You can see these selector tickets will let you choose any of the items that you want inside of the scratch. This scratch had these really awesome soaring dresses right here. These are extremely popular. A lot of people really like these. They're really, really nice. I used mine for my Chun-Li cosplay, for example, but they're pretty expensive on the player markets. There's a lot of really good stuff inside of here too. Like some of these like exo suits was extremely nice too. I made quite a few of these actually as well. There's a lot of really good stuff in here. There was like some pretty good emotes, some motions, all sorts of stuff. So definitely check it out before it's gone. Now, I did want to mention when it comes to these outfits in particular, as always, my friend Corona is such a nice help to the community. She made a video going over the outfits inside of this, showcasing what the differences are between all of these, which parts change color and which parts disappear and stuff like that. So I'm going to leave a link in the video description below to Coroni's YouTube video showcasing off all these outfits for you all. Be sure to check her out. Okay, so this part of the video, we're going to be going over those weekly static trades that you should always be doing. And we're going to start it off this week with the new trade that has been added to the game. So the NPC architect here, she actually has Genesis points that you can trade in for here, and she actually has new things that are completely weekly. You can see this stuff is actually like for making your rare weapons, these customization discs and stuff. This is all like weekly trades that you can do now, and especially important, you can see I've already traded in for mine, but you want to make sure that you always trade in for these master fragments here, because these will allow you to make end master cubes, which will allow you to roll level 20 skill add-ons, which is extremely important. So make sure that you go over here and hit her new trades that she has. She has several of them here that are weekly. Now, some of these trades are actually still like monthly. Like you can see when I went down here to the bottom to the Aegis Integra, for example, up there in the top right, you can see that one says 25 days remaining until reset, but the End Master Cube one here is 4 days. So this one is actually something that you should be doing every week. So just go through here and just pick out some things. Now you might need to get a hold of Genesis points to do this, and a really easy way to do that is just doing the new time extension quest, the patrol mission. You can actually get a lot of Genesis points really fast just running some of that. Then from there, we're going to go ahead and run down the street here to the first shop on the left in Central City, and that's going to be the item trader Travis. Now Travis has another new trade here that we're going to talk about. It's the item recycle. And up here at the very top, you can actually trade in for these in drop rate 100%. You can get 10 of these a week, and you can also get 3 of these add preset skill level 1. Make sure you trade in for those too. That allows you to generate fix on anything at 100% rate, so it's extremely important. And then next we're going to go to item exchange, and down here at the bottom of here you want to make sure that you trade in for your 3 of your 10 in augmentation success rate 10%. You can trade in for those using 30 gold prim swords. And as well, we'll mention the Arks circuit badge exchange. You always want to make sure that you trade in for your weekly star gems right here. And next I'll mention the Kavaris exchange here. You can exchange in for these different materials here to make these rare weapons, which is extremely important. These are really powerful weapons. And then I'm going to go ahead and mention the item exchange Thea too. Now Thea exchange isn't super useful, but it does have all these different arms refiners and like EX cubes and stuff in here. In case you're needing some of this stuff, you can get that in here. And then as well, another really important one is going to be Aegis Integra exchange. Down here at the bottom, you want to make sure that you trade in for all the Aegis souls and all these Dominas and stuff that allow you to make Hal Finale. And then next we'll mention the Giga Strugman exchange. You can trade in weekly for all these different customization discs here, and you can also trade in for like some of these Duffy capsules. Towards the bottom down here is also some like camos, but these are really expensive. But up here at the top, these customization discs in particular, you might find these pretty useful for customizing your PAs. And next we'll mention the Growthman Exchange. Now the Growthman Exchange also has some TA customization discs up in here, and you can also trade in for weekly LC capsules in case if you need some of those for your gear, and also Arms Refiner too, which helps you to limit break your gear. Then lastly, we'll mention Dread Scale Exchange. Up here at the very top here, you want to always trade in for these TI customization discs Omni. You can trade in for 1 of these a week. Okay, and then from there, we're going to go ahead and go to the last shop on the right over here in Central City, and that's going to be the Item Enhancement Lab. Now over here you can go down towards the bottom for exchange enhancement materials and other enhancement materials, and you can trade in weekly here for like Gold Prim Sword 2 and Armor 2. You can also trade in for some of these like Photon Chunk 2s here for unlocking potential 6 on your weapon. And there's also a trade here for Arms Refiner 2 as well. Now next we're going to go ahead and run under the stairs of Central City's tower here, and that's going to be at the Alliance Activity Support NPC Tim. Now Tim has Alliance tasks, and if you're doing Alliance tasks, that means you're getting Alliance badges. You want to trade in your Alliance badges here for some of these Genesis points, as well as some of these Star Gems. And then there's also triggers here, which you might find pretty useful sometimes. Okay, so up next, we're going to be going back to base PSO2 to do Casino Star Gems, and as well also the Buster Metal Exchange. You can get a lot of Star Gems in base PSO2. Now, base PSO2, you do have to have downloaded separately from NGS. It is a separate download, but it's completely free, and it's very worthwhile to have it. So I would strongly suggest you to just have that downloaded so you can just go there anytime and get some of the benefits. Now, the way that you would access this, if you go to any Ryuker in the game and you go to block transfer, up at the very top is an option for transfer to a PSO2 block. So here we are in base PSO2. Upon logging in, it's going to put you right here in the middle of the Ark ship lobby. So if you turn around, you'll be facing this elevator here, which will take you to the shopping plaza. And then from there, you can just jump down off this little ramp, and if you turn around again, you'll be facing the entrance to the casino here. It looks really cool. Now, to the stairs of the left of this, up here is a trade for Buster Metal Exchange. Now, Buster Metals, you have to run the Trigger Cradle of Darkness in order to get some of those. They updated that back in August to drop those. And you can actually get a hold of 100 Star Gems here weekly for Buster Metals. And if you do like PSE bursting inside of there and stuff, you can actually get a lot of them pretty quick. People tend to start these up a lot, so you can just join them in the counter freely. But you would normally get those triggers from the Alliance shop in the base PSO2. But we're going to go ahead and run back down here, down the stairs, and go inside the casino and show you the trade inside of here. Now, once we get through the little load screen here and we run over to the left, there's a prize attendant Chip over here. Now, Chip has limited time prize exchange here for Star Gems as well. Now, this is per week per ship too. So if you have characters on multiple ships, you can actually get this per week per ship. But you will need casino coins in order to get a hold of these Star Gems here. So the way that you would get those, if it's your very first time in here, you would go to this NPC right here, and he'll give you like some little tasks to do around the casino and just playing games and stuff like that, and he'll give you some casino coin passes. It's also pretty fun just to take some friends inside of here and just like, you know, play casino games. It's actually a pretty fun little activity. Now, when you have the casino passes, you want to take them to this Vol Dragon machine right here, and he'll have an option for spending 1-time or 5-time passes at a time, and he'll spit out some random value of coins to you. Now, another way to get a hold of these casino coin passes is via doing daily orders back in the main Ark ship lobby here. I'm going to show you that. It's something I like to do myself quite a bit. So here we are back in the main Ark ship lobby where you would first log in, and you run over to the left, there's a daily order attendant here. Now this daily order attendant towards the very bottom down here, she usually has like collection orders that you can get from like fishing and mining and just doing like various little kill enemy orders and stuff. You can see this one here, for example, pole fishing empty cans. So as it turns out, I was surprised I didn't actually have any of those cans, but I just went and started up a Tokyo exploration quest real quick, and I just did some fishing inside of there, and I got 9 cans really fast, just in a matter of minutes. And I actually got a hold of this sand shellfish thing here too that could turn in later if I wanted to as well. But I'm going to go ahead and turn this empty can order right here, and it's going to ask me to turn in all 9. I'm going to just turn in 1 because I'm going to save those other 8 for another character. I'm going to go ahead and turn those in real quick. You're going to see that's going to pop up that I've completed a daily order, giving me 5 casino coin passes. And that's going to give me a minimum of at least 500 casino coins, if not more, depending on RNG. So it's pretty useful. I can use those, and I could actually just log in on another character real quick, and I can turn in another one of those cans on another character and get 5 more casino coin passes. I could actually do that over and over and over until I'm out of those cans, or until I'm out of characters to swap through. And you can do this per day as well, so you can actually get a lot of really quick casino star gems just doing this. By the way, I wanted to point out, if you like some of the artwork and sketches and the gifs that you see in some of my videos here, stuff that you see on the screen, it's all commissions that I have done by an amazing artist named Miasmajin. I'm going to leave a link in the video description below to Miasmajin's Twitter, so you can contact them if you're interested in doing any commissions. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for the video. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Stay safe and have a wonderful day, friends. I'll see you all in the next one.